All right, all right. Good morning, good day, good evening, whenever you might be watching this. Um, all right. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to Move Mama, my new Facebook page here, where I am hoping to be able to share my passion and my understanding of movement, and that is in the form of yoga, which we'll be doing today, and also HIIT classes. So today, though, is a 30-minute vinyasa yoga. So it's pretty short. 30 minutes is a short amount of time to pack in a lot of yoga. But I believe that the 30-minute format is really important, especially for us moms who are strapped for time away from the children. But really anyone, right? All of us, I know, are busy and have things going on, but still need to get movement into our day. And so I think this 30-minute format hopefully can work for you. And I try to teach my yoga classes so that truly all levels, all abilities can join. Sure, there's going to be certain poses maybe that don't work for you, but we modify and we adjust so that hopefully they do. And if you keep practicing and you keep coming back, then, that's when you start to see the change and you start to see your body adapt and grow and gain strength and flexibility. It's a process, okay, that I hope, you start to take and enjoy. And then just a little plug for the 45-minute class that I do as well, that is HIIT and yoga. And I'm going to be doing that tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., where we'll do about 20 minutes of HIIT to start off. So high intensity interval training to get our blood pumping, to get our cardio, to get our strength, to get all that in. And then we take the next 20-ish minutes to chill out and stretch it out and do our yoga. And I just think that is a perfect little wham bam, thank you ma'am, done kind of get it all in exercise and yoga. So anyway, enough of that. Let's just get started, guys, because I do want to do a full 30 minutes right now. So I want to start in child's pose. So here's my water. Child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees nice and wide. Okay. So as wide as feels comfortable. And then reach your arms as far forward as you can. And bring your forehead to the mat. So this is a great pose. Gosh, this is one of those poses you can do any time of day too, right? You're feeling overwhelmed, stressed. I mean, just like, I can't take it anymore. Try to find a quiet space somewhere and just drop into this pose for a moment. And you press your forehead into the mat and you close your eyes and you just give yourself a few breaths right here. Relax your upper body, your shoulders, your neck. Press your hips back to your heels. Relax your belly even. See if you feel like you're holding on anywhere else and just let it go. Give yourself truly this next 30 minutes just for you, no one else. And start to connect to your breath. Inhale through your nose, fill up. Open your mouth and exhale it all out. Let it go. Again, breathe in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Take one more full breath cycle here in your child's pose. And commit to taking these next 30 minutes just for yourself. You deserve this. You decided to take the time to come here to your mat. So fully give it to yourself. Accept it. And then come on up right into tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. and continue to breathe and move. As you breathe in, we come into cow pose. Gaze forward, tilt your tailbone up, roll your shoulders back. As you exhale, round your spine, come into cat pose. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Pull your belly in. Again, breathe in, roll through cow. Exhale into cat. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale out. Good. Now tuck your toes under if they're not yet. I want you to walk your hands forward about a foot. And then just push back for a moment. Press your forehead back down to the mat, but keep the hips lifted. Keep pressing into your toes, really pressing into the big toe mound, pulling back on the hips, and just feel that nice big stretch through your side body, all the way into your feet. And then lift your forehead away from the mat, maybe slide your hands in just a little bit. And then lift the hips up and back. Let's find downward facing dog. First downward dog is usually a tight one. Oh, just take a moment for yourself. Breathe into the tightness. And just let it be what it is. Right? We'll start to open up these legs and hips and spine. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Arms are strong. Pull those hips up and back. Take another breath in. Exhale out. See if you can get your heels closer towards the mat with 1 more breath here. Exhale it out. Now lift your heels up nice and high again. Now really press in to the big toe mounds. And then see if you can tilt the tailbone up just another inch higher. Breathe in. Look forward. As you exhale, bend your knees. Either step or jump to the top of your yoga mat and take a fold. And just let the feet be about hip width apart. Soften the knees if you need to. Shake out your head. Enjoy this little forward fold. And then really soften the knees. Let's roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Roll those shoulders back and down as you come up. Arms down by your side. Chest is lifted. Chin is lifted just slightly. Breathe in, sweep the arms up, press the palms together, look up, and then exhale, forward fold. Lead with your chest as you come down. Grab the backs of your legs, pull down. Nice deep forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, slide your hands up your shin bones, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back to plank pose. And then slowly lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Once you hit the ground, point your toes, press into your hands and roll your chest up, cobra. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, spine is long. Exhale, release it back down. Now tuck your toes under, charge up your legs. Let's press straight back up to plank. So really strong there. And then downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take a nice deep breath in here, guys. Fill up. Exhale it all out. Let's reach the right leg up to the sky. So 3-legged downward dog. As you reach that right leg up, you're going to notice, right, a nice increase and stretch in that left leg. Breathe right into the left leg. Take another breath in. And then as you exhale, let's step through to lunge pose. So pull the right knee in and step all the way through to lunge pose. Now let's drop that back knee down here. Press the hips forward, lengthen the spine. Feel that nice deep stretch through the front of the left hip, and then pull in and rise up to a low crescent lunge. Reach through your fingers, lift through your heart. Maybe even look up towards your ceiling. Breathe here, guys. Inhale. Exhale out. Now we're just going to take a little twist. I want you to reach your left arm for the ground. The right arm's going to reach up to the sky. So left hand down, right arm up. Spread your fingers wide. pull your right shoulder blade back. Now continue to reach and pull back. So see if you can reach your arm all the way back behind you, palm facing up towards your ceiling, thumb points back. Keep pulling that thumb back as well. Should feel a really nice deep stretch for the shoulder, maybe even into the neck. Now you can stay right here. If you want to try it, you can bend the left knee and see if you can grab that foot. But guys, this pose is not for everyone, okay? This is a big stretch for that left leg and knee. So please be gentle, be mindful of your body and what you need. Okay, guys, take another breath wherever you are. And then release that with both hands to the mat. Pop your back knee up, and then let's step back to plank pose, lowering to the ground again as we exhale. Straight into cobra. Inhale, roll up. Exhale it down. Tuck your toes back under, press up nice and strong. Plank pose to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Exhale it out. Whew. Again, breath in. Let it go. Now, left leg up. So three-legged dog. Now with the left leg high, right away you're going to feel that increased stretch into the right leg. Breathe right into it. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, step through to lunge pose. Pull that left knee forward. Get the foot all the way up there. And guess what? If your foot landed back here, grab it and pull it forward, okay? We want to make sure we've got alignment of stacking the joints here. So knee above the ankle. And then just softly drop that back knee down. Okay. Sorry. And just pushing the hips forward and down, getting a good stretch into that right hip. And when you're ready, we're going to come on up. Reach the arms all the way up. Spread your fingers wide for low crescent lunge. And as you press into that left foot, also press into your right knee. Think of your inner thighs as if they're scissoring. So pulling in, draw your belly and reach up. Now we twist. So reach your right hand to the ground. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Spread your fingers wide. Pull back. Open up the chest. Now continue to reach the arm all the way back. The palm of your hand is facing the ceiling. The thumb is pulling back behind you. Continue to pull back. Stay here. Or if you wish, again, try to bend that knee and pull the foot in. You're drawing the foot in towards your back side, getting an increased stretch, obviously, right into that right quadricep. And again, guys, this isn't for everyone. I recognize that. But if it feels good, go for it. If it's not working, just come back to your original pose where we're twisting and opening. All right, take one more breath, though, wherever you are, okay? Maybe it's right here. And then just release. Both hands back down to the mat. Pop that back knee up, step back to plank pose. Breathe in, core strong. Exhale, lower yourself to the ground. Inhale, roll up to cobra. Exhale, release it. Tuck your toes under. Let's come right back up to plank, nice and strong. And downward facing dog. Whew. Exhale it out. So just in those few little moves, right, we're already starting to warm up the body, opening things up. Releasing tension and stress. Take one more big breath here. Lift those heels up nice and high. And as you exhale, I want you to look forward. Make your way to the top of your yoga mat. Feet hip width apart and fold. Slowly roll yourself up to standing. As you come up, just draw those shoulders back and down. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Press the palms together. Look up. Stay standing. Bring your hands together at your heart center. So we're going to play with our balance a little bit here, guys, okay, and move into our next sequence. So we're going to balance on our right leg. I want you to pull your left knee up. Okay, you can grab the knee if you want. Maybe even try a little ankle circle here, okay? And then we're gonna move into tree pose, okay? So you can bring the sole of the left foot up high to your inner thigh, or you can even bring it down low below your knee, okay? You could even use the toes as like a kickstand, okay? If you're really feeling like you need help with balance, okay? Otherwise, choose where you want your foot. Hands can stay at heart center. Hands could remain on your hips, okay? Or you could reach your arms up. Keep the chest lifted wherever you are. We're just here for a couple breaths. Finding our balance and our focus. You can try to keep your gaze at just one point and try to keep your breath steady and smooth. Great, let's take one more breath. Now we're going to pull the knee back center. You don't have to hold it if you don't want. Just pull the knee center. And now we're going to step all the way back to lunge pose. So bend into your right knee a little bit. Give yourself a little give as you shoot that left foot back behind you. Okay? And then arms reaching up to the sky. So this is full crescent lunge. Now the back knee is lifted. The back leg is straight and strong. I want you to think about pulling back on that right hip, left hip drawing forward energetically. You should feel a really beautiful stretch through that left hip. I want you to reach up, take a breath in. Keep the chest lifted. Just bring your hands through your heart center as you exhale. We're going to make a big circle with our arms. Bring your arms down by your side. Spin the palms open and then breathe in and sweep them all the way back up. Let's do that again. Exhale, pull the hands down through your heart center. Inhale, sweep them back. Open up the chest, reaching all the way up. Good. And then just hands back to your heart center. Keep the chest lifted. Maybe see if you can relax the shoulders. Look up. Breathe in. And release. Hands to the ground. Now, guys, from here, we're going to take a little twist again. Right arm up to the sky. Left hand down. Now, we're going to start to spin all of our toes to the right. And we're going to start to work into side plank pose. Now, lots of variations here, guys. That right foot can just step back a little bit, halfway down your mat, okay? Or you can stagger the feet. Or you can stack the feet, okay? Wherever you're at, lift those hips up, roll the shoulders back, reach through your fingers. Good, you guys. Let's take one more breath. If you want to try to float that right leg up, maybe give it a try. And then we'll all meet in plank pose. Good. Lower to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes under, press up to plank, to downward facing dog. Good. Breath in. Let it go. Exhale. Heels up. Inhale. Bend the knees. Exhale. Look to your top of your mat and make your way there. Take a fold. And then slowly roll yourself up to standing. Draw the shoulders back. Reach up. Inhale. Hands at your heart as you exhale. Good, guys. So we're going to just do it on the other side, okay? Now you know where we're going. Sometimes that helps a little. Sometimes it hurts, right? You're like, oh, I know what we're doing, all right? So balancing on the left leg. Left leg is firm. Root down through the sole of your left foot. Pull that right knee up. Again, you can grab the knee if you want. Maybe take a little roll through that ankle. All right. And now finding tree pose. So we pull the knee out wide, right? So the right knee is going to point out wide to our right. And again, either the sole of the foot up high on your inner thigh or below the knee. You could even use the toes as a kickstand if you pull it all the way down. Okay. And then just playing with it, finding your tree pose for just a few breaths, finding a point to focus on with your vision, with your eyesight. Reaching up through your fingers if you choose to, spread your fingers wide. Lift the heart. Steady your breath. And then gently draw the knee back, center. And again, we're moving right into that crescent lunge. So take your time as you step it back. Nice big step back and make the adjustments that you need to make. Right? If it was kind of a short step back, then you kind of wiggle that foot back a little bit, okay? Again, we want to work on alignment. So if you're looking forward at that knee and you're way forward, you want to pull it back, right? You want your knee just above your ankle, okay? Draw your belly in. Back leg is strong. Reach up through your fingers. Now this time, guys, we're just going to reverse the direction of our arm circle. So I want you to pull the arms back now as you exhale. And then inhale, pull the hands to your heart center. And then reach them up, breathe in, and then pull it back. Maybe even lean back a little bit as you pull the arms back. Beautiful. Hands back at your heart center. Let's just do one more of those. That felt good. Reach up and pull it back. Whew. Nice big arm circle, hands to your heart center. Take one more breath in, maybe curl back, look up. And then release, hands to the mat. Let's twist. Right hand down, left arm high. And moving into our side plank pose. So again, outer edges of the feet, definitely on the back foot, the outer edge, right? This foot can come just halfway down. This is a fun variation of side plank, or you can stagger the feet or stack. If you really need to, guys, you can even drop that bottom knee, okay? But try to stay strong. We're just here for a moment. If you want to play with lifting that top leg, maybe try that. We're just here for another breath. Hang on to it. Lift those hips. Breathe in. Whew. And release. Plank pose. To your belly. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes under, press up. Plank to downward facing dog. Good work. Good work, you guys. Let's take one more big breath here. Exhale it out. So good. Lift the heels high. Look forward. Make your way to the top of your yoga mat. And fold. And roll yourself up to standing. We complete the sequence by sweeping the arms up. Breathe in. Press the palms together. Look up. Stay standing. Hands at your heart center. Close your eyes. And just take a couple breaths here. Feel your thumbs pressing into your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Take one more deep breath here. And then gently open your eyes. Reach your arms up to the sky. And then slowly come back down into a forward fold. Maybe grab the backs of your legs. See if you can pull yourself down just a little deeper into this last standing forward fold. Take a halfway lift. Breathe in. As you exhale, stepping back to plank, lowering yourself all the way to the ground. We're going to take locust pose here, guys. So bring your hands behind you. Interlace the hands if you can here. If this is too much, you can just release the hands, palms facing down, okay? Arms down by your side. Otherwise, interlace the hands if you can, okay? Bring your forehead to the mat for just a moment. Exhale everything out. And then on your inhale, you're going to lift the chest and lift the legs. Reach through your knuckles. Reach through your toes. Draw your inner thighs towards one another. Pull back and lift up. Whew, we're here for 5. Breathe. Lift. For another 3. For another 2. Lift up, lift up. For one more breath. And release. Good work. Let's slide back to a little child's pose. If you want this time, knees together, just to try something different. And then arms just down by your side. And you can just drop your head to the mat. Take a moment here, breathe into your back side. And slowly come on up. We take just a couple little postures on our seat. So coming down here. And let's take, so wide leg. Take a wide leg posture here to start. But then I want you to pull your left heel in. So your right leg is kind of out at an angle. Or take a little side stretch. So right hand to your shin bone, or your ankle maybe even, and left arm just stretches up and over. Getting into our side body here. Breathe. Just a couple breaths here. Continue to reach through your fingers. And then we're just going to center ourselves over this right leg. So kind of pull back on that right hip just a little bit. Squaring your shoulders over your right leg. Keep flexing the right toes back. And then hinging from your hips, you're going to come forward over the right leg now. Drop down, reaching your forehead of your nose closer towards your right leg. And just take a breath or two here. And then you're going to roll yourself up. And we got a fun little pose called Wild Thing here. So bring the left hand behind you. Press into your left knee. Lift your hips up. Swing your right arm around and curl back. Open up the chest. Breathe. And release. Hopefully that felt good. Let's do the other side. So left leg out wide. Right foot up high into your inner thigh. All right, we're flexing the toes back towards you. And then left hand to your shin bone. Sweep your right arm up and over. Little stretch. Oh, and just enjoy this right here, guys. These last 5 minutes or so of class. Continue to focus on you, what your body needs, what feels right. And then we square ourselves over this left leg, so you might need to draw the left hip back slightly. Come forward over the left leg. Again, we're hinging from the hips, lengthening the spine, reaching our forehead, our nose closer towards the left leg. Nice deep breaths. Breathe right into the back of that left leg, wherever you're feeling it. And then slowly come up. Let's bring the right hand behind us, guys. Press into this right knee. Push your hips up. Swing your left arm around. Open up the chest. Whew. Breathe. Enjoy. And release. So good. All right, guys. Pull the knees back into your center. And then let's roll ourselves all the way down onto our backs. Okay. And then let's just do one set of bridge. So heels in, put your feet down. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. Place your hands on the mat beside you. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. And then just press into your feet to lift your hips. We're just going to be here for a couple breaths. I want you to breathe through the entire front line of your body. From the tops of your feet up your ankles. Press down into your heels. Feel your glutes strong as they lift your hips up higher. Breathe all the way up your shin bones, across your knees, the tops of your legs. Breathe right into your belly. Feel the breath in your chest. As your chest moves closer towards your chin, lift your hips up another inch. Feel the breath travel down your shoulders, your back, your arms to your fingertips. Hold strong, guys. Lift up one more inch. Breathe right into your face and soften. Send the breath straight out through the top of your head. And slowly release all the way down. Soften the glutes, soften the hips. Pull the knees out wide as you pull them in, grabbing onto the shin bones here as you just pull and squeeze. If you want, you can flex the feet, grabbing the outer edges of the feet, and then drawing the knees even wider as you push your elbows to the insides of your knees, coming into happy baby pose. Right here, we're just ironing out the spine, neutralizing, slowing things down. Press into the back of your head. Soften your shoulders. Try pressing down through your sacrum, your lower back there. Just feeling your spine nice and soft and long. And then just gently pull the knees back into your center. Give them a good squeeze here. Feel your thighs sort of squeezing right into your belly. Take one more breath here. And then let's release into a Shavasana. It's just going to be about a minute, pretty quick. But just take a moment here. Release the legs and the arms down by your side. Close your eyes. Just let it go. If your mind starts to wander, reel it back in just for these last few moments. Think of what brought you to your yoga mat, your efforts to take care of yourself, and be proud of that. And then just start to slowly bring a little movement back to your body. Roll over to one side and make your way up to a seated posture. And sit up nice and tall. Relax your arms in your lap if you wish, the palms facing up to receive. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and send it out as you exhale. And bring your hands together at heart center to symbolize the ending of class, to honor the practice of yoga, as well as your intentions and your efforts. So, namaste, you guys. I hope you enjoyed class. 30 minutes sometimes is all we need. Sometimes it's all we get if we're lucky, right? And so we make the most of it. And I think taking the time to take care of you, connecting your breath with your body, your movements, and settling the mind, hopefully a little bit too, is so important. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we do this again together. All right. Take care, guys.